let's look at Pinterest marketing for affiliates. Guys, I'm excited to share this video because it's a journey that I've been on. And yes, you might find a lot of Pinterest marketing videos out there on YouTube, but I hope this is going to help you specifically for affiliate marketing. So we're going to be talking about everything under the sun, even strategies of what I've been doing. I actually started seriously taking this marketing strategy, which I believe is really going to help me for 2026 and moving forward as a very, very serious strategy in my affiliate marketing journey. However, there are a couple of things that you need to have in order to do this strategy. So we're going to cover not only how this strategy fits into the whole perspective, but also about Pinterest and what I think. And we're going to focus specifically on affiliate marketing. Why am I going to say this? Because you have a lot of offers or a lot of trainings on Pinterest marketing out there on YouTube, and they're all valuable trainings because they teach you a strategy. Now, the problem with most of this is that you can get lost. Even I got lost for a long time, for a year, in fact, just looking for different strategies which was suitable for my niche. Because when we talk about affiliate marketing, usually, at least on Pinterest marketing here, people look at specifically affiliate offers in the health and wellness niche when it comes to nails or other kinds of physical products and even digital products, to be frank, but they do not specifically talk about the make money online niche or the business opportunity niche. So considering that I'm an affiliate marketer who does digital marketing within this niche, I wanted to document my journey. So this is going to be this is the first video actually. This is going to be part of a series where I'm going to share with you every 30 days, basically every month, how my Pinterest marketing journey has been going. And you can make a decision for yourself whether this strategy is useful for you. We're on a Friday, guys, and I wanted to give you a strategy which you can take and start ahead. So let's get into it. First and foremost, what do you need with Pinterest? First and foremost, I want to share with you my strategy so you understand how I'm doing it. This is part of the content creation methodology, but it's also how to get traffic, as in step 2, to a funnel basically that I want. Now I'm showing you guys kind of a step in between to the funnel, or a different visual concept of a funnel in itself, while using a blog, okay, while using articles, while using actually content that's going to help the person and then bridge that gap, and then you can monetize that content with your affiliate products and services. So we're going to talk about it. I use tools like Systeme.io. I use affiliate ecosystems and products. So there are a couple of things that are available, and I'm going to show you examples and go into my analytics as well. But this is part of the step 2 in this entire strategy. Step 1 kind of works independently, and if you guys want to learn more about the strategy that I have, you can find the link in the description of this video. But I'll leave this video as the guideline for Pinterest. Okay, this is the first video I said in the series, so I hope that this is helpful. And please, if you have any comments related to Pinterest marketing, guys, let me know below so that I can then address them in the future videos. What do we need? Let's talk about that first and foremost. What do we need first and foremost is Pinterest. We need a Pinterest account. Now we need a Pinterest business account, not a normal account. Why? Because we want to also get access to the analytics. So the first thing that I need you to do is go to Pinterest itself and create a profile. We need to take into consideration a few things when it comes to creating a profile, but right now I just want you to create a profile. The reason being is that once you have a profile, we're going to first do some research in terms of SEO, in terms of keywords that are useful for you and your niche. And I think it's really important that you start to do this and maybe have it on a regular basis, where once a month you look at the keywords and see how things are doing, and you can see the journey, how it's going for you as well. Okay, this is not an overwhelming strategy. I'm not going to share with you to post 15 to 20 pins, which a lot of people talk about volume on Pinterest. Yes, you can. I'm not using any tools yet. Okay, there are some tools that you can use to automate this entire process. I am personally not using them. So you're getting a strategy where pretty much the tools that we're using are Pinterest, and we need to make sure that we have a place where we're writing articles, which I use personally, Systeme.io. You can create an absolutely free account with Systeme.io and also have a blog in place. And I built my entire blog here on Systeme.io. And as you guys can see, I have articles that are available. This is the most recent article that I put out on my blog, which is related to Facebook marketing. and I haven't yet done any pins on it, but I wrote a detailed article on Facebook, and just this is a part of actually a series even here. Okay, so having these kind of articles are going to help because that's where we're going to be sending the traffic. The reason why we do it this way is for a couple of reasons. When you have Pinterest, guys, it is, in my opinion, really one of the only true faceless content marketing strategies. When I say true faceless, because at the end of the day, when you create a pin, it's either an infographic pin or it's an image pin. You can create videos as well, but you're creating faceless content, and you can do that in bulk with Pinterest, which is the cool thing. And then also have it going to a blog. You can be absolutely faceless with this strategy. Now, I will say that this is not a fast strategy. This is a strategy that takes time, it takes consistency, and it's going to gradually grow over time. It's not going to happen overnight. So you need to give it, in my opinion, at least 90 days. I'm documenting my 90 days, and I'm after those 90 days, I want to show you guys how I will be focusing on specific kinds of pins. I think this is really important because there are lots of videos out there by marketers sharing the initial part of the journey but not showing the initial part of the journey, and this is what I wanted to do with Pinterest marketing on with specifically affiliates. Okay, so if you guys can see, I created my account and I have Tips with Dave because that's my brand, right? And I have affiliate marketer, blogger, and marketing strategies, and those are also keywords. So my blog, my name, and as well as my description also, and you can go right here, I'll show you so you guys can see very clearly. If I click on edit profile, sorry, you'll see right here is where you're going to be putting your information that's available. Okay, so your name, about you can literally say what you're doing, so you're helping bloggers and so on and so forth, and I'm just explaining exactly what I do right here. Stay away from the hype and stick to the skill sets, right? And then you add your website here. Now, I will say that the website that I don't know why it's not working really well for me. I would like it to go to my blog, but it keeps defaulting to this domain. So that's something that I'm trying to figure out with Pinterest support. And once I have an answer for it, I'll let you guys know. But this is one of the things. And then obviously you want to claim your domain as well. Why do you want to claim your domain? Because then it is linked directly to your blog itself. Okay, so it's really important that you do that. I'm not going to show you guys how to do that. You can feel free to look on Google or YouTube and find out how to exactly claim your account, which is what I did as well. Okay, but it's pretty simple. It's just a code that you're getting, and you're copying that code and adding it to your website. In this case, your blog, and it can be done on Systeme.io. We want to build first and foremost. Before we even get into Pinterest, we want to make sure that we have some articles on our blog. Now, how do we do that? Pretty simple. If you're in Systeme.io, let me just log in. All right, guys, just to give you an understanding, if you go to sites here in Systeme.io, once you create your account, free account, by the way, you can go to sites and then go to blogs right here. Although now there is also the websites section, and I believe that you can create there, but I'm still using the blogs part at the time of when I'm shooting this video, at least, which is the beginning of January 2026. And you can see right here, there's blogs, and you go to affiliate, you basically create a blog, and you will have to choose your domain, and you'll have to choose a template and start creating your blog. Now, it's very simple. I right now do not have a way, I'm not sharing my exact blog, but in the future, once I have some progress, once I have some results, I'm looking forward to actually creating not a course, but rather a resource material that you can get, and you will be able to kind of copy the template of the blog, and then obviously you need to change it to yourself, but it's going to give you an idea. Okay, so this is not available right now. I'm just telling you these are the plans that I have for specifically Pinterest. But you need to create a blog. Once you create a blog, as you guys can see right here, you will have posts, pages, categories, etc. And every week I come here basically and I start to write more blog posts. So as you guys can see, this was posted today. It's on the 17th of January when I'm shooting this video. And, basically there's another blog post right here, which I need to shoot a video for, but it will be going on this blog post will be going out next week. Okay, so I'm actually doing my work and making sure that I have at least once or twice a month, sorry, some blog posts going, and there's continuity this way. Okay, now the reason why I'm saying this is important is because at the end of the day, we want to post informational content here on Pinterest that drives traffic, faceless, that drives outbound clicks and traffic to your blog. And then at the end of the day, I have two ways of monetizing this. And this is how you're generating leads to your offers, right? It goes to your blog. One is these buttons right here. So if somebody clicks here, where do they go? They go to the actual offer that I'm talking about on this page. And I do also have a pop-up which is not showing right now for me because I delayed it for a day, but there's a pop-up that comes especially on your mobile. So after 5 minutes of reading this content, you're able to actually get this pop-up which will take you again and to your offer. So that is how it bridges the gap between not just randomly sending traffic. And the second reason for this is that it's building the relationship between you and the lead. Now, a lot of people that come to Pinterest, guys, have buyer intent. And that's the beauty of it. Now, in the make money online niche, obviously it is tricky because there's a lot of hype out there. So the more brand building you have on Pinterest, the better it is because the buyer intent is higher, and you'll start, once you give it time and they see also consistency and seeing that you're not giving hype, you will definitely get results. When I say get results, I mean you get clicks to your pages, and then those can turn into actual sales. I hope this is clear. But what we need is basically these two tools, which are both absolutely free. And the last thing that I'm using as a content generation is Canva itself. Okay, Canva is where we are creating the pins. I will get to the creation of the pins most probably towards the end of the video. So you can skip there. I'll put the chapters available so you can skip there. I know this is a long video, guys, but it is important for me to make these different sections so that you guys have the best value in this video. The Canva part will be towards the end of the video. The blogging part will, as I said, you can start. If you have any questions on it, let me know, and I might make another specific video just on blogging so that you understand the tool, because it's a long topic to get into. But once you start to create, it's very easy to create articles like this, because when you have a page and you have a template, at least one blog post done, as you guys can see, I always have key takeaways. I have this content box, and then I have the content right here. And my articles are going more or less around 4,000. Now, the reason why I keep it to 4,000 words is because I obviously want that SEO as well. But we're in a day and age, guys, where AI is predominantly pushing even SEO traffic. So what does that mean is that when you show up either in AI, sometimes you don't get clicks. You show up in AI, but you don't get clicks from it. So you always need to think about what is my advertising source and how do I monetize it, right? So in this scenario, the advertising source is Pinterest, and the monetization is going to happen on the blogs. Now, again, this is the first month, just showing you my results, talking about the strategy that I'm following, and you can follow along. So once you have your Pinterest account, as I said, need to do a bit of research. So I'll give you a simple basic format on doing research for SEO on Pinterest, and you don't need to worry about let's say the volume right now. All I want you to do is start to identify keywords that's going to help you in your entire journey. Okay, so when you go and click on this, you first need to go to the home page, home feed right here, and then you need to click on search. And for example, in this scenario, I'm gonna just search more ideas on affiliate marketing tips, just to give you guys an understand. Okay, and when you click on, actually let me do this, I'll just put affiliate marketing here. First, let's stop right here and show you guys this. I just wrote affiliate. Okay, now, as you see, there is a certain amount of things that pop up the moment I put this in the search on Pinterest. And this is key, because the moment you start to understand the logic behind it, it's going to help you. So these affiliate searches are things that are already getting a decent amount of volume. You don't need to know how much initially. There are tools out there that can give you this information, but you don't need it to start off. So this is going to give you an idea. I'm more focused on affiliate marketing, right? If I type here, sorry, let me just go here and type marketing. You'll see that there's affiliate marketing videos for beginners, affiliate marketing faceless content, affiliate marketing content, real ideas. These are all topics that actually you can write blog posts about first and foremost, so you can apply, but it's also giving you a clear direction of what's happening, right? And also the hashtag, what's available. These are key things to pay attention to. Affiliate marketing product is another keyword, but let's click on affiliate marketing product for you guys to understand. You're going to do two things in this research when you're looking for keywords. And this is going to take time, guys. Spend the time on this. I know you might not like it, but spend the time on it. One is that you can see right here, it's going to show you the infographics that are available to give you some ideas of what are the pins. And if you want to just see how these pins are performing, just to give an example, let's say how to make your first affiliate sale in 24 hours. You go to this website, right? So you go here, and you just go and click on the profile, and you can see right here, this person is getting 192,000 monthly views, and you can actually see their styles and everything else. It's called straight curls. If you go here, it's not even related to affiliate marketing. This page is actually a free course on how to start a blog, and there are other things available. Okay, understand that this is the main website, and yeah, so you can see how much, and you can understand that, okay, from this blogging is the keyword affiliate marketing strategies is there, and so on and so forth. Okay, so you can find some information basically from this. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this to a board because I'll explain to you why I did that. So that's one thing to pay attention to, and that's your research. And the second thing that you're looking at, so one is content generation ideas. But before you even get into those content generation ideas, you can look over here as well and see the different categories that are up here. So for example, high ticket affiliate marketing could be an option. You can see if I click on high ticket, it opens up this keyword right here. So I want you to start creating a list, just open a Google Sheet and start putting these keywords down. And then you'll see marketing for beginners. So if you click that, you see high ticket affiliate marketing for beginners. So you get my point. You start to now create let's say a general category of affiliate marketing, and you start to create a set of keywords. Try to get as many keywords as you want because it's going to help you with your content generation strategies. And this is how you start to do it for different categories. When you have that available, then when you create, the second step would be to create a board. Okay, so you can see right here, when it comes to affiliate marketing, I have affiliate marketing tips as the board that I'm using. Again, I have 71 pins right here, and these are and I can start to create more boards. So as I'm creating more content and making more of these keyword structures, I'm actually creating more boards along the way, because each of those boards start to become a good SEO hook. Let me put it that way. They start to generate traffic, and you know now how to categorize things. You're just getting organized right from the get-go with keyword SEO search intent that's there, because that's what's going to give you visibility. So I hope you guys understand. So we covered so far blogging. We covered also the fact that you need to have those keywords. These keywords, by the way, when you gather them together, you'll be able also to write your profile in a better fashion, and obviously leverage tools like ChatGPT, guys, to adapt and get the best. You take those keywords, add it to ChatGPT, and ask for a good about you section or the name, and use AI to generate ideas for yourself when it comes to these profile things. So that's creating your profile and setting things up. You can add a picture yourself, it's up to you. For the longest time, I just added this today actually and did not have this picture available, but it's something that you can do also, right? Because it's just an additional branding that you're having. And then if you scroll down right here, you'll see besides the boards that I have available, and you can start to, by the way, you can start to create these boards regardless if you have content or not. And in fact, I would suggest you to start to do that, because it starts to generate you also a little bit of traffic and visibility to your profile. So if you have a link already here and you just start to create boards and start pinning other people like I did, saving other people's content on those specific boards, start to generate a bit of traffic to those boards. Okay, and then people can come to your website and click over here, and then they might sign up to your website, okay, or your offer, whatever it is that you have over here. So in the meantime, after you have those boards created, the next thing is obviously your content. Now, I would suggest, and this is the strategy that I am following in terms of content, all I'm doing, I'm not posting 15 times a day. I'm not posting 20 times a day, although you can. I am posting 3 pins. And you can see actually on the screen right now that there is scheduled, 23 pins are scheduled. And if I just go here and show you and click on the scheduled posts, I'm not even using a tool. I'm actually doing this with once a week. I come here and I schedule about a week's worth of content basically on Pinterest directly here. Okay, I can schedule it from Pinterest. So it's important for you guys to have a business account so that you can schedule it directly from Pinterest itself. And then this is where you have everything, and all of these are linking, and you can see it goes out 3 times a day. I have 3 pins per day that I'm posting, and that's what I'm doing specifically, and this is going out every single day. Content can be planned and it will generate you traffic just this by posting it, right? So that's the beauty of it. Actually, I have a video right here. I think it's a video, right? This is content that keeps going out, and you can see right here this has 5 impressions. This went out today, by the way. This got 5 impressions already. This has 7, 8. So the newer ones have less, and if I scroll down, you'll see even more coming in: 10, 7, 8, 15, 20, and now it's getting better. 30, 30, 40, 40 over here with 1 pin, 1 repin, and 1 also 2 outbound clicks over here. So this is, as you can see, all happening, right? And I'm posting basically 3 pins per day. So it's a total of 5 pins that we're going to be pinning on our board. And this is generating us traffic. 3 pins completely SEO targeted and going to a actual blog post. Because when somebody comes here on Pinterest, you have to understand that the audience is super aware. They're on their phones, guys, and they click on the visit site. So if your pin is not relevant to your post, or if your pin is just spamming, it's not going to help you. So it has to be relevant to your post. This is why it's very strategic, and it's kind of a slow process. It's not a hypey process. It's a really consistent process. But just to give you an example, as we said right here, okay, this is a pin. Let's use this one right here. This is a pin that I created. Very simple infographic. Use AI without tech skills. Without tech skills. I actually repeated this twice. Maybe I could. I shouldn't have done it this way, but I kind of wanted to emphasize it. If somebody clicks here, where do they go? They go to an article that says how to build an affiliate marketing website in 15 minutes using AI and Systeme.io. This is how you don't need tech skills. They can watch the video and they can get the content from my article itself. And if they want Systeme.io, at the end of the day, they can click here and get Systeme.io. But this is an informational product. Okay, this is how we're building people, and a lot of marketers, a lot of clicks come in this way. And at the end of the day, we're using this pin has a couple of things to pay attention to. If you see right here, it has a very short description. It has the hashtags that are all related to AI. Okay, so I'm generating now leads, not leads, sorry, impressions from this kind of keyword generation. But in order for me to get those impressions, I need to be keyword specific, which is what, if you go back to the keyword part, is why we need a group of keywords. We might not use all of it, but we can use it for specific content that we're posting. Hope this makes sense. Not only the content creation, but also the actual the actual pins, right, that we want. So that's where we're going to get that search traffic from Pinterest, and that drives traffic to our website. Just to show you, I'm going to jump into the analytics quickly so that you guys can see kind of the progress that I've had by just following this. So we're posting 5 pins every day. 3 are going organic pins that I've created. So 3 times a day is what I'm posting at the moment. And then what I do is I go to the home page and I literally do what I did before, which is have a go for affiliate, let's say this a keyword, right? And as I click and as I see some article or some pin that is relevant to the boards that I have, I just basically save it. Okay, I literally save it right here within my if the pin is relevant, obviously. And what I like to do personally is I'm looking at this is, I don't know whether it affects my strategy or not. I honestly don't. I just do it because I want to make sure I'm driving or getting traffic from somebody else who's also getting a good amount of traffic, right? So I'll usually go to the page right here and I see, okay, this person is also getting about 188,000 views every single month. Let's try to save this over here. So I save this one on the board, and now that starts to allow me to generate a little bit of traffic. And I think this is very important to have these combined strategies. So you're 3 times pinning and then repinning, it's called repinning, where you're saving pins on your board. That is the actual strategy that I'm following. Just by following this strategy, guys, I have in the last 30 days, we're only going to look at the last 30 days, but I will show you more than 30 days in a second. We're going to refresh it so you guys can see in real time. I have 3,300 impressions. Yeah, 3,300 impressions, which is 1,000% more. Okay, about 17 outbound clicks, not too much, but you know, in 30 days, 17 clicks, it is getting quite a decent amount of views. And then also the audience has been increasing, and you guys can see right here. Now, just to be super transparent, I'm going to go to 60 days and I want you guys to see one thing. In November, in December, I was getting 5 impressions. I was not even posting anything. I was just, you know, I had some boards, I had some content there, but I was not really getting any traffic. And then on the 12th, from the 13th of December, I started this exact strategy which I'm sharing with you today. And every single day, my impressions started to go up. And right now, I'm generating about, let's say, 150 to 200 impressions every single day, which is not like a lot, but it is progress to get to my goal. Okay, so in 90 days, there's going to be some things that are going to tell some of this data that's going to give me clear idea what I should do more of. For example, I can see that this pin is getting quite a bit of impressions. I can see that this pin, which is a new pin that I posted, is getting quite a bit of impressions. You can see it's on the 28th of December that I created this pin. So, okay, I need to do more of these kind of pins. I need to do less. This is an older pin. I need to do more of these kind of pins. So now I have from this, let's say last 30 days, I'll have a list of winning pins. Let me put it that way. And I can have my Canva template fixed to those winning pins so I get more traffic. That's what I'm going to be doing after 90 days. So I'm producing more content for myself. And the other thing that I want to do after 90 days is also do a little bit more of these kind of pins where I have my face in them so that I start building my brand as well. Now, I write articles, guys, about SEO, about YouTube, about affiliate marketing, and a lot of other topics. So it's really take one blog post and make at least 30 pins on that one blog post. Let me repeat that. One blog post, 30 pins. 3 pins a day, which means one blog post gets me at least 10 days worth of pins. If you have 3 blog posts, then you have 10 days worth of pins for literally all 3 days, 333, right? So you can have it for a longer time frame, and this allows the continuation to happen. Now let's jump into Canva and I'm going to show you guys something. All right, so I'm in Canva, guys, and as I mentioned, this is part of the strategy. It's very easy to find in Canva. I am a pro member of Canva, but you can use a free account as well with this. Go to your homepage, and if you want to select in your templates right here and just put literally Pinterest, okay, and you'll start to get Pinterest pin as the option. You can choose. Now this is where the ideal part of having, I would say, Pinterest open as well as Canva open. So you want to use your, let's say, keyword, look over here and just browse through the pins that are getting, clicks, that what's available, what kind of pins are happening. But as you guys can see, most of these are infographic with a lot of text. Now, the beauty of a lot of text is that you can have, let's say, 5 text-based templates that you can reuse again and again and again. So what you want to do is look for, let's say, related to these texts and this article, let's try to find something that's relevant for you. So I like these ones or these ones, but let's say you want to have a picture available, or you just want a headline, which is what I'm doing and testing at the moment, or you want a little bit more infographics, then you can start to look for infographics like this one right here or others and start to choose. You can build your own you can build your own template as well, but you start to just save these in a folder. It's very easy. I have a project right here, and literally I'm going to show you guys project right here. And if you can see right here, I have aesthetic templates. These are literally Canva templates that I have then edited per blog post that I have. Okay, so you start to create these templates and you'll be able to find, right now is in the first 30 days, you're just, pushing out content to get the data. As I said, I'm collecting the data right now, and I'll have a clear idea of what templates I will be using in the future. But right now, I just, have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 templates here. And if I go back, you'll see that I have in my folders, let's go to folders just so you guys can see, I have other templates right here. And you can see that there are other templates right here. So I'm doing a mixture of, and these are another 8 templates. So totally I have 8 here, and I think 8 on the other, or 7 or 8 on the other. So about 16 different templates, and I'm just testing right now. So that's why I have these templates. But the way I use these templates is the following. Okay, is the following. You can optimize this based on the data and everything, but it really depends on your strategy. I create bulk pins. So if I show you right here, this is just an example, you'll see that I have 10 pins right here with one template. Okay, the pins have different text on it, and these ideas and everything have been generated with ChatGPT, and then I personally use it to create the pins. I use the keywords, I add it to ChatGPT, I start to look for ideas, and then those ideas are basically given pins, and I say I want a hook, and which is what you need on these pins is a hook. You want people to be interested, you want it to be aesthetically good, and people to click to visit that website, right? So that's why I wanted an infographic, and I said this is what I want. And if you can see, the only thing that I'm actually changing right here in these entire 10 or 6 pins right here, which I bulk edited, by the way, and I'll show you guys how to do that, is the background. That's it. And how do you bulk edit is basically once you have that template, let's say you choose one of the templates. Okay, so let's pick one template just to give you guys an understanding. We go to projects, and I'll go to the aesthetic one just to show you. and we'll pick on this one. Okay, so let's say this is the template. Okay, just to give you an understanding, I have two aspects right here. I actually removed this daily motivation because we don't really need it. The quote and the CTA. The CTA is basically a call to action. This is what I want on my pins. Okay, so the way you can create bulk is pretty simple. Once you have the table, once you have this information, what you want on these pins right here, you basically go to the section in Canva that says bulk create, and then you can enter data manually, add all those quotes right here and add the CTA right here, and then click on done. Once you click on done, you then need to connect the data. So it'll be go here and you'll need to connect, it'll show connect data on the top right here, and you connect the data to your to the specific elements, which is quote and CTA, and once you've connected the data and you click on done, it will then generate this kind of, as I showed you before, the bulk posts, and that helps you. And then all you need to do is spend some time on those posts. And initially, guys, I would recommend you to put in the work and do this. Why? Because when you need to automate it in the future, understand what you're doing. So for example, in the way that I've done this, now I know exactly the prompt that is useful for me to be able to create the best pins that are getting traffic. As you guys can see, I have a few examples. I like these pins. I like these infographic pins, and they are getting clicks, right? So I have info, I have quite a few, and then I keep those. I try to keep all the three pins for the day. I keep it to three different blog posts and just continue and just, have it for 7 days to those three blog posts. So every week I just pick three blog posts and I say, okay, I'm going to send traffic to these, and it just keeps going on and on and on. I hope that is clear. I know this is a lot, so I'll break things down in the future videos. I wanted to give you guys an overview of the entire strategy, what is needed. But based on your comments and based on your feedback, I will definitely break things down. But hopefully the analytics showed you guys, what's working. I'm literally getting a nice, decent, almost like 3,000, yeah, 3,300 views right now in the last 30 days. I'm hoping, and my aim is to get to at least 10K impressions in the last 30 days, so that I know every single month at least I'm hitting 10,000. And hopefully from that, there's a certain percentage that goes to outbound clicks, which is frequent. Let's say I get 100 clicks every single month, or 200 clicks every single month, 300 clicks every single month. This is a very data driven approach, and as I said, it's not going to happen overnight. Today, if you want to get started, first and foremost, open your Pinterest account, get your keywords in place, create some blogs on Systeme.io or any other blog platform for that matter, and then start to create the content. Okay, that's the order. Open your account, do your keyword research, start to create the content here, and then we start to generate the content for Pinterest. It's not going to happen overnight. People will tell you that you can use this to send to, affiliate offers directly. Yes, that's possible. Do you want it to do it half-heartedly or specifically in the affiliate marketing business opportunity niche? You need to build a relationship with your leads. You need to build a relationship with every single person that's clicking on your website. And how do you do that? Having a blog does help. Guys, thank you for watching. Let me know your feedback in the description of this video. If you have any questions, I'm happy to hear them, and I hope that this video has been helpful. It is a long one. It's going to be part of a series, and I hope to give you guys more updates every single month. Make sure you do subscribe, hit that bell notification for future updates on these videos, and I'm going to see you guys on the next.